We can remind this to our friends who don't have a real PLC in their hands. Look, from there you can go to your PLC, but if you don't have one, you can come here and start the simulator, and then you will be able to work as if you have a PLC. It should be detecting the related settings automatically. So, after that, you will be able to perform your operations by dragging and dropping the PLC's tags to your system, to your software, and to your SCADA screen. Let me tell you another thing apart from that. So, the settings are created automatically. However, what is our simulator in the access point section? In other words, the related simulator in the access point. We are unable to see it because we are using a real PLC right now. So, our related simulator is PLC Sim 1200 or 1500. For example, you will see the 1200 if you are working with the 1200. So, after selecting 1200, you will carry on with your operations after selecting the TCP/IP1 setting. Or rather, if you select Set Automatically, this PLC simulator and VCC Runtime Professional will communicate automatically. We have a real PLC in our hands, so I will not mark that box. So, this box should only be marked when you use a simulator rather than a real PLC. Now let's go back to our topic. What did we do? We have made the communication settings using our PLC. We have made the communication over SCADA and our PC. Now we have to test this. I will do something for test purpose so that we can see whether it works or not. So I have written something in SCADA. I will test whether these work or not. So I will explain the operation I am doing here to you later. Like I've said, my purpose is to show you whether there is a communication or not. So in the upcoming lessons, I will show you how these work along with the settings I have made. Now let's see if runtime simulation works. Let's start the runtime simulation of our WinCC SCADA. Look, this takes a long time. Like I've said, this is a much heavier software. Inside it, there are much more data. For that reason, it takes a long time for the simulator in the HMI training to start, because it is a heavier software. You see the difference between WinCC Flexible and WinCC Runtime. This is it. So I have done something like this. So look, I have got a PLC here. So I have got a PLC on the right. So I have made the software, but what will I do? When I click on that text button, I want this white object in the SCADA screen to move. I also want this relay to be activated. Look, when I press it, my relay got active. It did after a while, but that's not important. That is about my SCADA settings. I will convey you how to do these settings later. Like I've said, I saw that there is a communication, and I have achieved my goal. My purpose was to see whether there is a communication or not.